Right, so hello and welcome to a roster video where it's been a while, but I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about my new lens, the Canon FD 70-200 f4. So first of all, why I decided to purchase this. I finally decided that I wanted something to get rid of my 75-300 EF lens, which is plastic, cheap, kind of flimsy, and normally comes in a kit with your camera. So the lens itself is full metal build, everything feels tight, all the zooms and focuses are a lot better than with the EF lens, where it's quite hard to manual focus because you end up jolting or missing the focus. The focusing on this lens is full manual, which takes some getting used to. I found I've been deleting a lot of blurry photos, but once you sort of get used to it, or if you're using a camera like this, the M10, where you've got focus peaking, it's not as bad. So it actually has quite an unusual zoom system, similar to the one on the later 100-400L lens with the pull and push for zooming. This actually makes it very convenient for one-hand use when you're trying to focus and zoom all on the same ring. Focusing also has a built-in macro. It's 70mm. You can zoom you can focus around a little further, and that enables a macro mode, which is sort of hidden and not as many people knew about, but it is there and works pretty well, as I would demonstrate with a picture here. The aperture of the lens is a constant f4, so as you zoom in it won't get any darker compared to the f4 to 5.6 on the 75-300 EF lens. I personally think the focal range is great for sort of, you get some good portraits with it and still zoom in to sort of a good telephoto range, but the main reason I got this is to actually enable me some more reach. So I also purchased this with a 2x Tamron teleconverter, boosting it up to a 140-420mm, but then again you are halving your aperture down to an f8, which means you can only really shoot in full broad daylight, otherwise you're having to crank your ISO quite far up. So I'm very happy with the pictures, the clarity that I've been getting out of this lens, and I'll pop up a few examples on the screen here. And now I'll sort of show you a comparison, zooming in on the two lenses and with and without the teleconverter. So let's go over to me a few days ago. So I'm now going to compare the two lenses, starting with the EF 75-300. So this is it out at 75, then we'll begin to zoom in. So that's at 135, and that's around 210mm, and then that is its full reach at 300mm. And obviously the aperture would be varying between them, but I've got it open because that's how I need it set up for this shot. There we go, so that's the FD lens starting at 70mm there. We'll begin to zoom in. So that's zoomed in at 135. Obviously this does have a constant aperture of f4, but I've got it wider open for the video shot. And that's zoomed in all the way to 210. You can see it nice and focused and sharp there. And now I'm going to add in the teleconverter, which will boost us to a 140-420mm. So obviously one thing that we get here is we do lose half of our light, dropping it down to a minimum of f8 now, but obviously that's starting at 140, then begin to zoom in. So that's us now at 200mm already. Obviously sorry about the shake, but it is very zoomed in, and there we go. So that's us all the way in at 400mm. Now I'll finish with the cost of the lens. The actual lens itself set me back about £25, and the example I found is complete pristine condition, no fungus, no nothing. Came in the original box with the manual, so it's really key to shop around on eBay and get the best deal, but they all go for around £25. And then the teleconverter set me back an extra £10, but you also have to consider adapters if you're going to be using them with an EF camera or a EF-M mount camera, because the adapters can then set you back another £10, but still £45 all in with adapters and teleconverter isn't bad a shout. Thank you for watching this video. If you've got any comments, drop them below. If you like or dislike the video, you know where to go, and if you're new, please subscribe.